Hundreds of vendors, artists, and businesses have tents set up along Superior Street, enjoying the foot traffic the second day of Sidewalk Days.
Well, Northern News Now's Car Cop was there to hear how the event is also impacting downtown Duluth businesses.
A place normally filled with the sounds of traffic
Keep going through my class and said, do it.
is now filled with the sounds of shoppers.
In years past, I brought all my items and popped up down at Sidewalk Days.
Over the last 5 years, Huckleberry has found great success in Sidewalk Days. So much so, owner Emily Ekstrom was able to move her store to the downtown area 2 years ago. Now participating in downtown's largest summer festival from her front door.
When you have the store feels like it's spilling out onto the street, it's creating engagement and excitement downtown.
Sidewalk Days is Huckleberry's highest grossing week of the summer, bringing in 8 times as many transactions as they normally do on an average day. Money Ekstrom is putting right back into her store.
So we can kind of gain a little bit more cash flow for the business, so then we can reinvest for the holiday that's coming up.
For Ekstrom, the event is about more than just sales. It's about being able to interact and connect with everyone who stops by, something those with Lizard's Art Gallery agree with.
What I noticed as I was setting up this morning is that people would wander in, they were out of curiosity.
Businesses in the downtown area happy to be a part of an event showcasing Duluth's downtown area.
Shopping local is great, and it helps support the local economy, and we appreciate the support and the footsteps, so come on down.
In Duluth, Car Cop, Northern News Now.
And Sidewalk Days just wrapped up for the day. You can still head out there tomorrow. We have the times listed on our website.